Everybody knows her as Miss Cass Hawkins.
Hello.
Aka Karen McIntyre.
Bad news.
Bad
That's
news.
Old Cass.
Welcome in Belgium.
Thank you.
We are very happy to meet you again because, like I told you, we were in Denmark, the three of us.
Yeah.
We drove about 15 hours to reach Denmark in our little T4 Volkswagen. He behind, but we met each other in Denmark. It was a pity that we didn't win.
I know.
The Blues Bones.
Amazing. Well, we thought
you had that little of the good stuff inside that the right winner. Miss Cass Hawkins. When I was preparing the interview, I read somewhere on the internet that Cass Hawkins is today's most popular blues artist in the UK and the northern of the island.
So they say. So they say. I'll take it.
Is that the result of hard working?
Oh yeah. It
recognition?
Has to be. Yes. Well, I've been singing from I entered the world out of my mommy's womb, singing. So, you know, I've been plugging and working it ever since, and especially the last few years, we've been touring, recording, and just really getting ourselves out there and trying to be noticed. So it's a great recognition.
Yes, I think so, because it all started for me a bit in 2015.
Yeah.
The year that you got more than one recognition, more than one award.
Yes, it was a crazy year.
Crazy year.
A crazy year.
The Pure M Award, the Best Studio Album Award, the British Blues Award,
yes.
All for the lady at the left side.
Yeah.
Great. But like I told, in this year you won the European Blues Challenge.
Yes.
How did that feel? Standing on the scene, like the photo here with the...
Yeah, we were. It was a blur, to be honest. We had no idea what to expect. You know, you're up against 21 countries, so that's the best of blues acts across Europe.
Do you know what was the reason that you won?
I hope it was the talent.
But how did you make the difference? You would say afterwards it's because of the show.
I think
you had a lot of things.
Yeah, I think because we try to bring a real change. We're pushing the boundaries within blues. I'm a blues singer, of course, but as a songwriter and a band, I think we got something special connected between the four of us that people really want at the minute. Yeah. People like real. They don't, you know, we have the pop industry, it's all so fake, and so, you know, when I come along with my tutus and my boots and I'm just telling it like it is, and
but also the guys
and
behind
you know, we're such a solid team. We're tight. We know we're tight on stage, so you know, we knew we had a good chance, but we you know, we kind of were surprised when we won.
Yeah. Can you tell us something about the team? They're a long time with you, playing together?
Nick is with me 4.5 years.
Yep.
And his guitar.
How did you meet that crazy lady?
Well, I met her through Facebook actually. Just got really lucky.
First reaction.
I never actually met her, but I followed her on Facebook for about a year and watched her. She had a blues band at the time, so she was already in a band, but I admired what she was doing. Then, just by chance, I scrolled on Facebook long enough that an advert came up, said rhythm guitarist needed. Yeah. So I applied, learned a few songs, played, and was in.
Yeah, and the guy who's close to you, I think, is
Yanni.
The man in the middle.
Yanni is bass player.
Always we are looking to him for a reaction or to start something.
Well, we're kind of like the same age, Yanni and I, so he calls me his queen.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
How did you met her?
Peter my brother was in the band before me, a couple of months.
We are brothers, yeah.
So they are brothers, so they were looking for a bass player, and
he's just joined a band. He was already bass player, actually not.
Our bass player, his father at the time, was dying of cancer, so he couldn't go further in the band. And Pete had joined about a year before, and they had been in a band before. So Yanni hadn't joined any band by the time we needed a bass player. So I went and had coffee, and he says, "Caz, I really want to join you." And I went, "Okay, well let's try." And that was 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
You may not forget the man.
Well, the manager, he doesn't like to be in the videos.
So keep on there. Okay, like I said, 2017 was a great year.
Yes.
What can the next years offer you more?
Well, we're
How
ending.
do you look into the future? Do you have a
We don't
plan,
have. No, we're finishing.
Business plan, no?
With the band ends in November.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been public. Yeah, we've put out a press release because we can't afford. David and I have been funding everything, and we just can't afford to tour anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Winning the EVC, and you can.
Because from Northern Ireland, we have extra costs. You know, if we were traveling from the UK, from England, things would be a lot cheaper. But because we have an extra expense from Northern Ireland, so the wages don't reflect what we need to get anywhere. And so, plus I need to look at some health issues. So I'm taking time out to look after them, because we've been working so hard, and it's just unfortunate that we've now become winners of the European Blues Challenge.
That's right, because you have a few concerts to go because of the challenge.
So it's just, you know, and we're pretty sad, but you know, as we're fully independent, so we've no help from labels, no help from anything, and it's just, you know, it's what we have to do.
You're going to break my heart.
I know,
but that's life.
Oh.
So, going back in time, something that I read too on the internet was, the stage is for Cass a safe place.
The stage is
where no one can touch me.
Yes.
Can you tell us something more about that?
Well, in my life there has been a lot of trauma and pain. So when I believe that music saved my life. When I go on stage, when me and the boys are smashing it, I feel no pain. No. I feel nothing but
you're the boss.
The enjoyment, that you know, that feeling that when you're on stage, nothing can touch you, nothing can harm you. If it's raining, I don't care, as long as I'm performing. You know.
Yeah, great. About your albums, you are the songwriter.
Yes.
Of the most songs.
Yeah.
How does that process work? Do you write easy? Is it
sometimes,
a difficult thing, songwriting?
Sometimes it can be. With the boys, it's pretty easy. I'll write the basics of a song, and then they turn it into the monsters that it is.
You were, like you said, you're also a part of a female singer group, a female group, the Blues Sisterhood UK.
Well, I created that a few years ago, but because of touring, then I had to step down.
They still exist?
It's now called Sisterhood of Sound and Music, and it's just really for a lot of sisters to come together, because women are in minority in blues still around the world. So I want, especially in the UK, so I wanted to kind of bring to light with my profile that, you know, we needed more women at the top at that level.
And I read somewhere too that your daughter is also singing.
She is. She's in my latest video.
Yeah, I saw her on YouTube. Yes.
She's a great singer, because she's been away having a baby, and now she's back and she's going to try and get in. But she's more R&B, urban.
Yeah.
So she's trying.
So it's in the
it's in the blood.
In the blood, yes.
My grandson's the same. He's going to be a drummer, I think.
So you have enough people to go on.
Yeah, bring it on.
If you can't forget them. Sorry. If you could start over again, what would you do different?
Nothing.
Same way?
No, I wouldn't change anything for the world, because I've learned so much.
Yeah, but what did you learn about yourself by being a
that I'm
musician?
strong. that I'm strong. I never thought I was strong, you know, but I've achieved more than I ever set out to do. We didn't expect any of this to happen, and so that's the biggest lesson learned.
You're going to perform in the afternoon.
5:30 we're on
what
stage.
can we expect? How do you prepare, or do you have a set list, or how
Set list is there, yeah.
So you know what you have to do. All
Oh,
the guys that
exactly.
know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just going to hit the ground running, and hopefully they will be what just happened. What happened? What was that? A tornado has hit Belgium in the form of KHB. Hope the rain stays off.
I had a last question about the near future. I don't think, are you working on a new album? Because you said I'm a bit surprised that you're going to stop, and
Well, I'm gonna,
everything
yeah.
is going to stop. Also the name, the Hawkins band. No,
Just
no.
the band. I'm going to do some co-writing and do some travelling. I'm going to Muscle Shoals to do some co-writes, and I'm working with a couple of other people. So I'm just going to take it easy, you know. And I don't think anybody can ever refuse us taking a break. The door will always be open. You know, it would be nice if a big label came in and said, "Let's go, take it over." But unfortunately, we can't continue on our own. You need help to get,
that's
you know. So, but it will always be there. You know, I've left the door open. If anything will change, then we'll not stop. But
It's pity to hear that.
pardon?
It's a pity to hear that you have to,
I know.
to stop.
I know we feel it. We feel it too.
Yeah.
We do. We don't want to, but
Because
unfortunately,
I think when people see you in the afternoon doing your thing, everybody's thinking, wow, great.
I know.
I know. So, sorry, Miss Cass, that were my questions.
No.
Time, thank you for your time.
No, thank you.
Thank you for your time, guys. And I hope to enjoy the show, but I'm sure about that. Thank you a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.